Okay, so as you can see here, I have kind of a little setup going on, and please keep in mind this is just about energy and being symbolic. It's not like a certain religion, it's not anything like that. It's just a tool that you can use to help calm yourself down in times of need. So anyways, so these are my rocks, and there is an alignment with chakras, which I do agree with that, but you don't have to. But these are my rocks, and the different colors, there are different colors of chakras. That's for like your throat. So like right now, I'm gonna start sounding calmer because I'm calming down, and that's in my throat. So that blue tells me to calm down. Yellow is like your, not to be gross, but it's down in your groin area, and that has to do with joy. It has to do with what makes you most happy. It has to do with those sorts of things. So that's the yellow chakra. The purple chakra, just get it out here. And then there's all these ashes on them, but you'll see why here in a little bit. But anyway, so there's the purple chakra, and that one goes on the back of your head actually, and this is what some cultures believe, is that is how the gods speak to you. Now, I haven't gotten all of my colors yet, but I'm going to. And oh, look, I found another turtle. Apparently he was still dirty, but that's all right. He's gonna stay dirty probably. So anyway, and then there's like the red chakra, and that one is your heart, and it's gonna, what's really inside of you, and it's going to tell you what you're really feeling, and it's in your chest. So like if you get like butterflies in your chest or something, that's just saying that it's anxiety. So there's all these different colors, and those are just the 4 that I've gotten done. I have to go get more rocks, but it's been snowing a lot here, so I can't exactly go and get rocks. And I usually get them from the river, and you'll see why, like I said, in a minute. But here's a bath, and any bowl will work. Like you can use any bowl, but I was using this one, and then I'm just gonna put this cold water with ice inside of this bowl. And so what happens is I've got what I call a spirit animal, and the turtle was always my animal. Now, some people don't really know what a spirit animal is, but it's like, my mom always told me to believe in spirit animals. And the more I get older, the more I'm realizing I really want to listen to my mom. So anyways, I have this collection of turtles, and I've been giving them away and sharing them with people. And it's actually been a really kind of a neat experience. But what I'm doing is I am going through what I can recognize immediately after an argument as something that I did to trigger that argument to get escalated more than what it was. So what I put was humor at inappropriate moments, which means someone's upset, and instead of just being whatever they need me to be in that moment, I started laughing. And I have had that happen to me before, and it does hurt. And so I just like thought about that. And then I don't want to get stuck in that though, because yesterday's growth word, and I should grab my book of growth words. Let me get my growth word book. Yesterday, my word, woo, glad the house is clean. I'm showing people the filthy house, but yesterday, my growth word for myself was forgiveness. And that growth word, ideally, I'm going to get my kids to sign it. And ideally, I would get my husband to sign it, but I'm not going to have them sign it unless they want to. But this was more for me, because yesterday I just had one of those days where I felt like I had made some mistakes. I went with my gut, but then sometimes my gut isn't right. And so there just opens up a whole room of possibilities. And so I was asking the universe for forgiveness. Today, though, I don't know if that forgiveness just had me going, you know, like super energetic, but like today I decided to have courage. Courage can be a good thing, but when it's expressed incorrectly, it can really not work well with people. So I'm going to forgive myself for being maybe too courageous today and causing a conflict. I think I may have been too courageous. And then I just put my name, like I am going to forgive myself for having done that, because I'm gonna use less humor at inappropriate moments. So that's the one mistake I can find in this conflict right now. Now, I did put some, after I wrote that, because my growth word was forgiveness, after I put that, then I put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 these are positive affirmations, and I learned that when I was teaching. In order to hear one mistake, you need to hear 5 positives, or I need to hear 5, anybody does need to hear 5 positives before I can hear one mistake. So what I went ahead and did, I wrote around this humor at inappropriate moments. I put communicates, I do well with notes. I can give more notes. That would be a growth area for me though as well, because I do write notes, but I could actually do those even better. Body presence, and then like leave them alone. So like dance less, dodge more. And so what I mean by that is a human relationship is a dance. So at times you're gonna want to be drawing someone closer to you, and at other times you're gonna want to tell them to move. So it's always a dance, and that is why I'm very lucky that I do dance, because I can start to learn how to dodge more. And so then I start going self-perception. I'm stronger. And my self-perception, what he says is irrelevant. And that is a huge one, ladies. Oh my gosh, like that has changed the direction of my marriage. Like whole, just different relationship now, for better or for worse. But ultimately what he says is irrelevant. We are more valuable as women than I think we even like halfway realize. But anyway, so self-awareness, how are you breathing? So that's something I kind of like need to work on, because when I get super excited or happy about something, and then I talk a lot, then sometimes I'll talk from my throat. So I'm trying to practice that, because boy, oh, I'm sure you can tell that feels better. So then I've also got a slower heart rate, and I actually have that now since I was able to find that space. And also about being calm. So anyway, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back to, oh, and then I will like write the date in a little index card book. Like today's the 17th. Thank you to Dave. Teaching me self-awareness, practicing better deep breathing skills and dancing, slow your heart rate, practice staying in duck, Eric, Doreen, musical theater, psychic space. Don't like this word, but I don't know anymore. I'm starting to wonder. Anyway, don't need to mention that. Be still and know that I am God. Oh, yeah, definitely. Communicate through notes. I think that'd be great to take that to my classroom. Self-awareness, dodge more, less attack or offense mode. Now, I don't know that like what I did was actually attack offense mode, but at the same time, I don't know that he felt that way. And I could tell by kind of just some cues, like the speed of his voice and the fact that he got upset, and then just different stuff. Like I could tell. So anyway, let him seek you out. And I had a friend tell me that, and very true stuff. Very true stuff. So anyway, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to take each of these turtles. So actually he's gonna go back in here. Yesterday, no, wait a minute. Yesterday was forgiveness. You should have actually been in here. So go ahead and get in there. So now he's cooling down in my finger in that cold water. It's such a nice feeling. I almost want to put like food coloring in it. Just, I'm doing it. I've never done it, but I'm totally doing it. I'm putting dishwashing detergent. I mean, dishwashing soap. And thank you to a teacher who showed me this. I think that, yeah, I think I know who showed me it too. Anyway, so, and she was a really, I'm just grabbing food coloring here, but like, she was a really excellent teacher, like one of the best ones I've ever met in my life, in fact. So I think it's kind of exciting that I get to tell this story about her class, even though, anyway, okay, where's food coloring? I just like got done organizing things. There it is. It's going to take some getting used to, this whole organization thing. We're really impressed. Anyway, and see, now I'm laughing because the thing that he was like irritated about, like I just had a little dose of my own medicine, and it isn't fun when you have somewhere to go. So now I've moved past the phase. Maybe I've moved to a phase of acceptance. I don't know, but I do find it really funny now. Like, I'm able to laugh at myself now. Like, wow, that wasn't very nice. And next time, I I maybe need to like tell him where things are. I don't know. Or figure out a way to like ask him if there's anything I can get for him. I don't know. But anyway, so now my turtle is taking a bath. My turtle's taking a bath. He's cooling down. Sometimes I'll sing when this happens. I don't think I'm doing this right, by the way, with the colors, but it's still kind of it's still kind of fun. Don't come back in there. Your turn's over, dude. Get in there. Okay, so that one I'm gonna name self-perception. This is body presence. Here you go, body presence. Oh. God, come on. Okay, I can do that. And the fact that I'm doing this makes me a pretty strong, incredible person, actually, I think. So that's kind of cool. Now, one of y'all is going to have that dirt on you. Oh, my God. One of you is going to have this dirt on you. And then you guys will see, like, why you put the dirt on the turtle. So, oh, wow, that one's really cold. Jeez. Communicate. So work on better notes. Communicate. And not just like with him. When I'm thinking about it, like, I think that I could improve and communicate. Okay, his feet are getting really cold. He needs to be pink so that he can get warm. Oh, wow, that looks terrible too. Okay, you know what, let's just get him out. He's pretty clearly freezing. So anyway, so his name was Communication. Maybe that's the one that I'm like probably needing to work on the most. This is Calm. Say hello, Calm. Hello, Calm. Hello. You just go in the tub. You're gonna sink. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there he goes. I think that one should be, oh, well, it was gonna be purple. Now it's gonna be, okay. Sorry, that's a really terrible view. Oh, you seeing red too? So, oh, it made a yellow orange. That's really pretty. Yeah. Oh, oh, and it's cooling down. I can feel that. Oh, I love it. Okay, and that's Calm. Calm's hanging out in there now. This is slowing heart rate. So I don't know. What can we name him? I'm gonna name him Heart Attack because I'll end up having a heart attack. Ice Cube. Because he's marble. He's Ice Cube. Right here. Look. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna wrap it up soon, hopefully, right? 13 minutes in there isn't good for anybody. Okay, so now, self-awareness. How are you breathing? Oh, you get to be breath. You're lucky. All right, breath, you ready? Here he goes. Here he goes, ready? But oh, did he make it? Oh, he did make it. Okay. Okay. All right. Self-awareness. Go on in there. Oh, man. Yeah. It feels good to have self-awareness. What a blessing. Really. To have self-awareness. Even in the face of some of those challenging behaviors, because it makes me a pretty decent... Would you just put your face in the water? Put it in there. It makes... You're going to get me in trouble for pride next. Put your face in. Okay. And so, oh, there's one more. Anyway, and humor, because you know what? It's not so bad sometimes to have humor. Ready? Here we go. Oh! Okay, now see, what would happen is I would do that as many times as I would want in order to start laughing at myself, and I already had by the time I fall over. It looks like poop. I would start laughing at myself doing this. Because it's funny. I mean, seriously, a grown woman standing here giving plastic turtles a bath in poop water with ice, but I'm feeling it cool me down. And I'm breathing in this incense, and now I'm looking at these chakras. And see, now the fun part begins where I get to look really crazy. I'm sure that many people will find this crazy, but it is what it is. The fun part is we burn this paper. And hang on. I have to go get something to actually. I have to go get something to actually like light the paper on fire. And I know I'm not supposed to do it indoors, but frankly it is like 5 degrees outside, and I did this the other day and it was fine, and so I feel pretty safe doing it. I had like a whole bunch of water, and then I obviously have this little water bath right by me, so in case this paper decides to become an inferno, I can actually go ahead and put it out just by throwing it in the water, but that's not really what I want to do. What I want to do is burn it over this jar, because the ashes get collected. Now it's gone. And I can smell in that smoke. I can breathe in the smoke from the paper, and it looked like I was gonna burn my hand. So I guess I can get better at that part, but I wasn't going to. I'm good. Thanks, Mom. Anyway, so I'm breathing in that smoke. Oh. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up some of this, because this is like a lot of ash that I just threw all over the table, and I'm trying to be really like organized and clean lately, because it's gonna help with a lot of things. So anyway, so there's all the ashes, and now what I'm gonna do, and again, that's just symbolic, is I'm gonna take one of my turtles that I want to grow the most in. So, and I can't remember like their names right now because I'm kind of explaining this process, but Ice Cube. Let's get Ice Cube. Because I kind of remember Ice Cube being somewhere. Where did he go? Oh, is he in here? Oh, he's still in there. This is humor, actually. Yeah. You know what? He's the good one to put in there, because I'm going to put him on top of the ash, and he's going to get dirty. And so now the ash is going to be like sticking to him, but that is okay, because when this jar gets filled up, like I'm going to get it to like either halfway or whatever point, there's a river that I walk to by my house, and I take really peaceful, calming walks, and I will take all of them and I will dump the ashes into the river to like let them go out into the ocean, like, oh, bye, my sons are gone. And then the turtles, like, I'll probably wash all of them in the river too, and just like baptize them or something. Not like, I mean, I'm not a priest, but like renew their energy source. So there you have it. That is one of my tools for getting myself to be less anxious and more accepting. And I think I actually just want to, I'm sorry, I can look at poop water now. Like, Yeah, now you're in black. Perfect. Yeah, that's not getting better, is it? Yeah, yeah, it looks like someone went to the potty and the thing, and you know what? The turtles probably did. The sun is shining. Oh, look at my house, and look what I made last night for my lovely husband. It's, this is a piece of art. It's symbolic as well. It's symbolic of a marriage. And when you look at like, okay, so like this was my grandmother's, and my favorite color is blue. So you can see where like the blue starts from like my grandmother. And as we get towards the center, we get more and more and more blue until you get to this, which is a mixture of blue and red. And then there's our wedding picture. I just thought that this was kind of a neutral space in our home. And I thought if we could have the attention drawn to us in this space, it might be more soothing. So anyway, then there's like, red is his favorite color. So I just like took our different things and laid them out with red and things. And then I just need to get my window markers. Oh, and I hung these little things. White is a symbol of purity. Red is a symbol of energy and fire and anxiety. That's why he likes red so much. Blue is the feeling of calm and peace and inner peace. And that's what I think I've lacked my whole life. So I really like that color over there. Anyway, so white is purity, red is him. My kids are in here too. There's like pink. And I kind of tried to make it useful at the same time, but also things that represented him. So like red, he liked the store when we went, storage containers. He liked these ciders. He likes these foods. He does not like the diet food that I eat. So I put those in there. So I think that's really important, that I respect what he likes. And that's why we have two fridges. There's my fridge for the diet food. There's his fridge. And he did a really good job putting that all together. I mean, he really did. And then I was really mean because I was not feeling so well at that point. So anyway, and so, yeah, that's what I've been up to. Anyway.